What is up? I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. I hope you are ready to kill it today. Today is going to mark the end of the work week, and I wonder how your week has been. I hope it's been really good. I'm always excited to hear different stories about people's weeks, the PRs they've hit, the goals that they've accomplished, and even the challenges that they've been through. So if you have any of those things, throw them below in the comments. Let me know about them so I can encourage you. I have had some fun this week with videos, doing different silly videos. They've been so fun. It's been really, really cool. Thanks for the support. And I'm kind of took it a little easier in the gym this week. I needed a deload week because I really hit it hard. And so I still hit it hard in the gym. I guess it's not even a deload week. I just went to the gym Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I did it every other day this week, gave myself a little extra rest. And it's actually been kind of nice. You know, I'm a little bit tired from my allergies and stuff firing off yesterday when I was mowing. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. And I am ready to get this back exercise on. I have fallen in love with the back exercises and the back pump. It's actually incredibly hard for me to get a back pump. I don't know about you guys. I wonder if you feel like commenting about it. Is it hard for you to get a back pump? Because for me, it is hard. I have to really work my butt off to get that pump. But all right, that's what we're going to do today, and I'm pretty excited about it because it's been since Monday since I had a back pump, which sounds kind of odd, you know. Sounds odd that it's been since Monday. Uh-oh. Somebody's driving past me. And then there's another car driving past, so I'll wait for that. But yeah, it's good to have rest though, so it's nothing terrible to take off. I mean, I still feel the growth happening, and I still feel like I normally do, and my weight's maintained the same. I'm still 218 pounds. I have incorporated cardio on my walking pad as well in the evenings, so every other day, 30 minutes a day. So, well, I think it's 30 minutes. No, actually, I increased it. It's about 45 minutes. So that's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. At first, you get it's kind of boring, and then you kind of get used to it. So you just start zoning out, and whatever's on the TV or whatever, you just kick it on, turn it up, and start walking. And mine adjusts for the incline, which is nice. It goes up to about a 10. So I do it at about a 3 for about half a mile, and then I go up to about 7 and finish off at about a 7 incline at about 3 miles per hour. That's one thing I had been missing was my cardio. It had kind of tanked a little bit since I was heavily focused on growing my upper body, my back, my chest, and of course my legs are already big. I got to be cautious to hit them so hard that I'm growing because I won't fit in any of my pants, and I love the way my legs look right now. They're lean, they're not small, but they're not huge. So I'm enjoying that for the time being. I'm going to dive more into that soon because I was doing this push-pull leg program and I keep skipping the legs, man. I admit it, dude. I hate doing legs. Not that I don't like it, I just hate it. So I will do my lunges and the normal stuff, but I'm not doing like heavy lifting on my legs right now for some reason, and I don't know what it is that's blocking me in my brain from doing it. I don't know if it's really that I'm like, dang it, dude, I'm gonna have to buy new clothes because my legs are like they're literally on the borderline in my pants. Like my pants could be like skinny jeans, and they're not skinny jeans, which is weird. And I don't know. So I was born with big legs. I mean, not fat at all, really. They're lean, they're nice. But I may just have to say, screw it and get with the program and start just building up some nasty legs. But I'm more looking for aesthetically pleasing things, not just to be a mass monster, which could happen real easily in this world. So I am headed to get my glasses because, of course, I broke mine in half when I was cleaning them the other day, and those were a month new, so they were not old at all. And I'm going to put those bad boys on, and I'm going to get to the gym. I'll see you when we get there, all right? Made it to the gym. Got my new glasses on, these sweet little Tommy Hilfiger. Cool thing is the insurance covered them. I didn't have to pay for anything. They just replaced them with the warranty, I guess. So that was really cool. I like them. They're a little bit darker than the ones I just got before. I was using my pair that I already had as temporaries. But anyways, we're going to get in here and we're going to hit this back, and it's going to be a great workout. I'll see you in there. Well, you already know the music in the gym's going to be loud, and it's going to be not relevant music half the time, it seems like. Or it's just music I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, it drives me crazy. They just crank it up, and it's like, I'm sure people listen to it, but I don't know. I complain about it way too much. I'm sorry. But we're going to start with the assisted pull-ups, get warmed up for the back, and get to the point to where we are not using the assisted here in a little bit once I get warmed up. So that's how it goes. Get that warmed up, make it feel nice and good. And there we go. Takes a minute to get that back warmed up, though. You just got to do what works best for you on your warm-ups. I never go in cold. At 40 years old, I don't know if it's a wise idea, but it could be. Slow and steady, little bits at a time, and then we'll go into the hard ones before too long. Then we'll go over and do the free weights, and then we'll do the lat pull downs on the cables. And I am going to do the standing row machine. I call it the standing row. There's actually a chair there, but honestly, I put the chair up so high you're basically standing. I really like that feel of standing and doing rows like this. Man, you get a really good pull and squeeze. Whew. Out of breath for some reason today, but it's all good. It'll all balance out in a bit. Let that pre-workout hit. Woo, boy, you feel that. All right, we're going to continue this, then move over to the free weights. Man, it is so dark on this side of the gym right now. They have the lights dimmed down quite a bit. So we're going to do our one arm pulls on the free bar here. Bench press bar, 7-foot bar, whatever you want to call it. One arm rows bent over. I like to do the 2-arm rows bent over. Depends on how I feel for the day. Honestly, that's how I go about a lot of this stuff. So I know a lot of people are stuck to a program. I understand that. That's great. It works for some people it don't. I'm trying different programs like the push-pull legs. I don't know what it is, but I go in there. I know exactly what I'm going to hit. And sometimes things just don't feel like 110% to where I want to be. And I'll do it a little bit to see and test. And if I'm too fatigued or something in one area, I'm going to shift over to another area. That way it's not as, doesn't feel like I'm wearing that muscle down that's not even recovered yet. So that's why I can continuously work out more than normal, is because, I got to work around those things. So I'm going to keep doing these pulls. Some of my favorite bad boys right here. Shift the camera a little bit over here. This will be good. Perfect. Then we'll just get after it. Just doing 10 reps at a time on this one right now. Let me catch my breath for a minute, and then we'll start on the other side. I actually do kind of like it a little bit darker in here. It's not that bad, actually. All right, so let's go. Those dudes really put the work in. That stuff will take your breath away really quick, which is what I'm talking about. That breath work. That's why I've been doing more cardio at the house on my walking pad. So I've noticed definitely my cardio is lacking again. But I went 6 months walking almost every day, about 2 to 3 miles. Stopped for the last month. Pretty much stopped. I could already tell a significant difference. So seems like I definitely have to constantly work on my cardio. There's no breaks for this guy for sure. So seems like it just the investment depreciates really fast when it comes to cardio. So got to get after that. Anyways, I'm going to keep doing these bad boys and then we'll move on to the next one. Actually works. Look at my glasses right here. Let's see. Is it on? Definitely on. That's really good. Oh, no, you're good, brother. Let's see. Ooh, I like this view. This is pretty cool. The women's bathroom's right there, so I don't want to be make them uncomfortable with filming like right here. It's weird filming right here. I don't like it very much, but that's okay. You got to be comfortable with the uncomfortable for the most part. So we're going to do some, I call them standing rows. Really, I'm sitting, but I feel like I'm standing because the seat is so high in the air. I kind of do stand. I just kind of lean on it just a little bit to help balance myself a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and put my straps on. I love using straps because my hands can get real fatigued over time. So this keeps it to where I can stay in the game a little while longer. We get after this bad boy, get a good pump. I always get a good pump after these bad boys. Not doing too heavy, just 245s on each arm, which isn't too bad. Get it warmed up, which I'm kind of already warmed up a little bit, but every workout, I test the machines, make sure they're good, not falling apart. That always gets me paranoid, like I was talking about in the last video. And then I get after it with the heavy stuff. So we'll put 2 more 45s on each side after a couple reps here. That's when we do the hard work. And I'll probably pull the camera back a little bit. I want to look at my form and see if I'm getting a good pull to my elbow to my hip. I want to really explode that into it. These dudes are no joke, that's for sure. I'm going to shift the camera real quick. There we go. A little bit better of a view there. And then I just added 145 onto it for now. Gonna see what she feels like. Could do some more pulls, get after it a little bit more. Make sure this microphone's on. Okay. I've been neglecting to charge and check my mics to make sure they're on lately. So bear with me. One day I'll have a personal assistant to do it all. And I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that crap, but maybe one day. Who knows? Life is one of those mysteries. You never know what's going to happen. You just kind of got to give it everything you got at the time. Yeah, there we go. Nice pull. Oh. Whew. I wonder what your favorite back workout is. This is absolutely one of my favorite back workouts. It just hits it in the right spot. And I use this chair to stabilize myself, so that really helps out a lot. To where I'm not like twisting my back in places I shouldn't be twisting it, which is not good. I used to go to the chiropractor all the time because Back in the day, I was a route driver and I'd carry stuff on my shoulder for like 7 years. I'd carry it on the right shoulder, so my hips are kind of displaced. But since I lost all that weight and started gaining muscle in my back has been totally fine. So what was happening is I just didn't have enough muscle to support my back or my pelvis and my back. So now it's all good, which is crazy. I never thought my back would be totally fine. Yeah, sometimes I wake up because, 40 years old, I mean, you feel like in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I did chalk it up to that if I'm sore. All right, let's do this right side. I feel like I get a better pull with my left side. It feels a lot looser, and it always does for some reason. But I'm right hand dominant, so that's the thing. All right. Oh, yeah. Now that was nice. That was a really, really good pull. All right. Well, I'm going to keep busting these bad boys out, and I will see you on to the next workout. You know what time it is. Time to hear some of this weird music in the gym again. I got to stop talking about that. Drives me crazy. And then time to do some pulls. Time to do some lat rows on this bad cable machine right here. All right, enough looking at myself in the mirror. Still doing a couple practice rows. I don't know about you, but I always go all the way down. Like generally, whenever I stretch my muscle all the way forward, and it gives me the greatest stretch in the world. So I get way far back. I'm like on my tippy toes essentially whenever I'm doing my pulls, and I'm leaning back in, letting it pull my lats. I just pull it right here. Holy moly. It really does a really good job of getting the pull down. Let me make sure this mic's on. Yep, it's on. That's a good thing right there. So we're about to go up in weight. I think I'm at 100 pounds right now. So we'll go up to about 140, 160, 180 and work our way back down. This is where I put in a lot of work, get that thickness on my back, which I've always had a really small back. So starting to see the thickness come in is really nice. It's taken some time for sure. So far, 7 months, almost 8 months now of going from totally like this to like this. So it's wild. It's a wild transition that I'm seeing. But everything that I've done has been consistent. And that's for the first time with fitness in my entire life. So it's actually kind of nice, to see the results of that. Now we're going to go up to 160 because I feel good. I feel warmed up already. So that's going to be a great pull. So I'm going to go ahead and get my straps on because that's what matters to me most, is not having a fatigued grip throughout my workout. I hate that. And I had a friend tell me here a while back, he's like, only losers wear straps, man. He's like, I could pull up 450 without straps. And I'm like, well, good for you and your little 450. I can pull up 250 with straps. But he was just joking. He's a funny guy. He's one of my gamer buddies, actually. And he's getting back into the gym as we speak. So I'm pretty excited about that. He lives in way far away from me in Mississippi. So don't get to see him, but I get to jam with them on the game and talk trash with them. So, you ready? Are you ready for this? Here we go. That was 160, and I felt every bit of that. See the back. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely feeling it in my lats really big. The lats are good. The hang. They are really rocking right now. Holy crap. I think I may stay at 160 today on these pulls. That felt really good. Felt like I could get the full squeeze in and the full stretch. And that's all I'm looking for with anything, but even especially a higher weight. I want a good 10 to 15 reps with higher weight every time, as much as I can, until I just exhaust myself and I can't do it anymore. But we're going to continue on, and I'll see you on the next workout. All right, we're here. We're going to be doing some lat pull downs. Really love some lat pulls. And we're going to do a wide grip, of course. Then move over to the close grip. The wide grip, of course, is going to give you that V taper. And close grip, you're going to work on a lot of thickness, especially down your spine. I forgot what those muscles are called, but you know, they're important. Just like every other muscle in your back's important. But you know, I just recently fell in love with just highly focusing on every back muscle. I think back day takes me about 2.5 hours to really do if I'm not pushing through it, because I'm trying to get as much in as I possibly can on every muscle group. Of course, I'm doing a bunch of compound stuff and not isolated, so that helps out a lot too. And again, it takes me a long time to fire up my back. It takes a while to really get fired up. So it takes a minute. I don't know why exactly that is yet, but I'm trying to find out some new tricks and stuff. Like I've been taking honey, like 2 full tablespoons of honey, a lot of extra hydration. So it's starting to actually work, I think, a lot better than what I was doing before, which is just water, pre-workout creatine, and beet powder. So as I test and tune and change things up, yeah, I'll let you know. But it's what works for me. And you got to find out what works for you, because that's how you operate. And I could give you all the advice I want. I could say this is how I lost 60 pounds, or this is how I gained 20 pounds of muscle in less than a year, or whatever. But it has to align with your goals and your genetics, your physique, and your intensity as well. So you could go into the gym and, you know, casually work out, you know, do the same workouts I'm doing, eat the same way I eat, and still yet not have a significant change or change at all. Or you could go in the gym, work out super intense, eat like I eat, and get some results. But no comparing to each other. It's just a different style and a different way, and everybody's bodies are built different, and everybody has different goals, and that is totally cool too. So let's hit this pull down. We're going to start it at 140. I already did a couple warm-ups. Definitely got to put my straps on. You already know that. I'm not going without straps for a day. No, thank you. A little bit lighter weight, but it works really nicely. Let's see. You know, you can feel it when you feel it. That was a really good push right there, a really good pull. When you get that full stretch, going a little faster than I wanted to. I think the weight is a little lighter than I should have right now, but still getting, you know, the mind muscle connection going for today, which it should already be going, but I guess I'm a little mentally fatigued from the week doing dirt work, mowing and all that stuff. So anyways, I'm going to continue with these lat pull downs, and then we are going to go to one more workout and then go flex for a second, and then I'm going to hit core. I always hit core last because it's just something I enjoy, putting the cherry on the top of the workout. I don't like starting with core first either because my stomach's not warmed up and it's not activated as good. So whenever I'm doing all these workouts and it starts getting really warmed up, I can feel my core tightening, you know, right now as I work out. I can go over there, do the upside down or the decline sit-ups and do them hard, relentlessly, and weighted or not, and feel really good about it. So I'm going to keep doing these bad boys. We're going to go up to 180 and we're going to push that line today. Get the old breath for a second. Get these straps on here. All right. Takes me a minute, but we get them on there. There we go. Ooh, that's heavy. Boop. All I had on that bad boy. Do them partial reps to finish it up. And then I'll drop it back down to about probably 160. Do 2 more sets and then we'll be moving on. Oh yeah, we're about to put the burn on this last workout. Lat pulls, baby. This is how it's going to go. We're going to pull until we can't pull anymore. You're going to be sick and tired of seeing my face, and I'm sick and tired of seeing your face. That's the kind of workouts I'd like to have right there. So we'll go about 57 pounds. Gonna go heavy and go from there. We'll see how everything feels and continue to go from there. All right. Last back workout of the day. Not too sad about the workout so far. It's been pretty good. So let's get after it. There we go. I want to do further back. I want to see that whole stretch. There we go. Woo! I felt that. I felt every inch of that. Yeah. Feel that back. Yeah. Can't even flex right now. So freaking pumped now. Takes a while to get pumped, but once you get pumped, or once I get pumped, man, that's where it's at. I know this view's a little weird, but I like to see my lats flare out. Probably move it up here in a minute. All right. Ooh. Feel the burn like I feel the burn. That's a lot of burn. There we go. Let's move it up a little bit. See what everything else is looking like in this clip. I'm gonna drop the weight down just a hair. I am definitely feeling it. All right. Better watch out for my glasses. God. Not bad. Not a bad look, that's for sure. I can feel that. Yep. Definitely got the last going. All right. On to the next. What do you do when you get in the gym and you feel like you don't have a pump? Or you feel like you're not going to get a pump? What do you do? That's the question I ask. What I do is I reevaluate everything. Did I have enough water? Did I have enough carbs? And did I rest? Well, if those three things check the box, what the issue is your intensity. Are you going too heavy with not enough pull or squeeze and stretch? That's the main thing that I'm noticing. The difference in between getting a pump and not getting a pump. When you leave the gym, if you're not pumped, do you even feel like you worked out? Me? Not really. I feel like I kind of just wasted the day. But I know in reality, everything adds up over time. As long as I'm going intense and I'm doing my due diligence with my macros and water and everything, then it's going to be good. It just, sometimes you don't feel it. But I did end up feeling the great pump. Towards the end of my workout, I noticed I was going too heavy. So I backed it off a little bit and did some more squeezes. So let's see what she looks like today. What I like about doing this every day or every couple days is that I see progress. I get to look back at a month ago, 2 months ago, 6 months ago and say, whoa, there's the progress right there. So if you're not doing videos and you're not doing pictures, you need to start now or you're going to regret it. I've heard so many people tell me that they regret not taking pictures, man, not doing their due diligence on that. So make sure that you do it and you don't be scared about it. Just get into a corner of a bathroom like I am. I'm standing in front of a trash can and by a toilet like always. So who cares? Just get it in there. Do what you got to do to get it in there. So let's see what we can do on this back pump here. Ooh, there's a little sneak peek. Ooh, dang, that's hard. One day I know it'll get easier, just like everything else in life. Keep practicing, whether it's your posing, your stretching, your workouts, your talking, your videoing, your videos, your job, whatever it is that you do. Keep practicing and you'll get better at it. Nutrition and everything included. I hope you enjoy the video. If you like these videos, please like and share and follow for sure. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you in the car. It is over for today. Got that back pump. We killed it. Holy macaroni. I say me like there's 5 people working out with me. It's just me and me. There ain't nobody else. Let's say, where's my car? Oh, it's behind this big old truck. Well, it's a really good back workout. There's nothing to it. Just grind. Did I feel like it? Not really today. But there's a loud truck right there, so I got to talk louder, sorry. Anyways, I didn't feel too much up to it today because I was enjoying the lazy life. I adapt to lazy life very nicely, meaning continuous rest days for everybody. I'm handing them out left and right, so you don't have to worry about working out. Just rest and you grow. No, that is not how it works. I wish it was. I'm talking really loud now, sorry. But no, you just get in there and tear it up, whether you feel like it or not. It's just consistency. And that's just what it boils down to. How do you lose weight? Consistently count your macros or your calories. Make sure you're in a deficit. A 100 calorie deficit to 500 calorie deficit's fine over time. Slow and steady always wins the race. Same thing with working out. Every other day, every day. Just as long as you're going consistently, you're going to grow. Even if you're not really doing a whole lot of good macros or, eating right or drinking right, you're still going to grow or lose weight, one or the other. It may not be as fast and you may not look as clean, but it's still going to happen. So we wrapped up that workout really good. Thanks for sticking with me. I really appreciate you following me and sharing and liking everything. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you later.